Hi, my name is Ryan Lynch, and I went to the poverty simulation. Um, it was tough. I didn't know what to expect going into it. I didn't know how it would be done, and it was very difficult, very devastating to see just to experience it. Like, not even full experience, not even really living in poverty, but just the simulation was tough. It was always I always thought about how difficult it would be to live in poverty and not being able to pay the bills month to month. But this was an eye opener. This was very difficult to do, and even just a simulation, I can't imagine how depressing it would be to live like that for months on end. I don't even know. Uh, I was uh, I was a 14-year-old girl in this simulation, and I was expelled from school. I couldn't get a job, and I had to resort to selling drugs, which ultimately I was caught by the officer and put in the jail where I couldn't earn money anymore, obviously. I couldn't help out my family at all, so that was tough, not for me, but just for everyone. Um, my brother in the simulation quit his job because we couldn't handle the transportation costs and we weren't getting paid frequently enough. And then we got a bad news card, which basically said someone in our extended family died, and we had to pay for the funeral, which was another $200. At that point, I think we only had $13 to our name, so that clearly was not possible. The pawn shop was very unfair, which I'm sure it is in reality too. I tried selling a microwave, stereo, a camera, and couldn't get any money for anything. Yeah, funeral. We were more worried about how to pay for the funeral and like our loans than actually like who died. Like that was just a minor issue. We were more worried about the loans we had to pay off, which we were overdue on, and I'm not even sure if we ever got the money to pay for those after the month of simulation. So it was tough. In the beginning, my interaction with other participants, our family was we let two other families borrow like 3 transportation passes, which was probably a bad decision on our part because we ended up being worse off than them. Transportation is very, very important, whether finding a job or getting the necessities or paying the bank, whatever it is, it's pretty important. My family, I know, it was real tough for them. I feel like there was no way we could have survived living in a house or an apartment. The way we were going, we would have been homeless, which is shocking. I don't know how people could live like that, but obviously there's something wrong in this country. I know here in Pickens County, I think the statistic is 16.6% of the population is living in poverty, and that's outrageous. I would never think of that, and it's just depressing. But the thing that would stand out to me the most about this experience is everything. I mean, just making a simple payment for like just getting to your job. Didn't think it would be that hard. Just finding transportation was difficult. It's really stood out to me with the interaction with everyone. Like, we were all trying to find a way to survive, a way to get the money to pay our loans, and it was just amazing that really no one there could pay it. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that many people could be in the same predicament, but clearly it's existent. I know I worked at a city mission we have where I'm from in New York, and I've worked there a couple times providing lunch for the homeless, or not even the homeless, but people living in poverty. I think it's a great thing to do. I think more people should help out like that. Giving back is very important. People are in a lot of trouble in this poor economy. But I know I would love to help out a lot more now. It's especially around a time like this, Christmas time. People just really love to be around family, and that would be amazing if people living in poverty could just be with their family in a house having a good time, but instead they're struggling and trying to find a way just to get by. And sure, there will be no Santa for the kids, but it's tough, and the simulation was devastating, like I said earlier. But I think that's it. It was a very interesting simulation, very interesting dialogue. Really opened my eyes, and now I'm more aware, can help out a little more. On that note, I'd like to say Merry Christmas and have a good day. Thank you.